Now, I've gone ahead and I have named the 4 apartments here. Okay, so you can see apartment 1, bedroom 2, and we've got apartment 2 living room, apartment 3 living room, and apartment 4 living room. Okay, and in the room schedule, I've organized things like this. So I wanted to get all the apartment rooms together and get a total. And so you can see apartment 1 is 99 meters squared, apartment 2 is 98, apartment 3 is 99, and apartment 4 98. So I'm happy with that, and I've got the same amount of rooms. This is a great way of checking to make sure that you've got all the rooms included as well. How did I organize it like that? I've got name, number, level, and area. They're the main ones. We'll come to these maybe at a later stage. In my sorting and grouping, I'm sorting by number. Okay, now I'll have to show you a little trick with that. And I put a footer in under the number to give me the totals only, and a blank line to the next one. I put in grand totals here as well and itemize everything. Okay, so they're all checked on that. Now, number is actually, it's a calculable figure. So when I've gathered, I could have done this by, if you know, the typical way to do this would have been type mark or something like that. But I don't have access to that in room schedule, so that's why I'm using the number. Now, when I gather all of apartment 1 under number 1, it shouts at me to say that it's a duplicate number, and that's what it is, you know. But I'm using that as the means to be able to filter, to bring it, or to sort and group, to bring everything together. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. Now we can tart this one up a little bit by putting some shading in there, and those of you who are with me know that I tend to go for this type of an arrangement here. We can go into appearance here as well, and we can stripe the rows, and again I like to do that one, something like that, apply, and you get something like this here, and you can do various other things as well. All right, so what that is doing is it's giving me, there's the basement with a square meter area there for everything I marked out there. There's the ground floor with the units in the corridor space. Now, what I do with the corridor space is I might just gather all of that up as being a 10 rather than a 0, and I'll show you why. Look, so it shifts it out of there and it brings it down here. I might just gather up all the public corridor space together in one under one number, so I can calculate that as well. Now I've got a miscellaneous room here. It is probably a it says it's on the first floor, so I'll have to again see that. So if I've got a miscellaneous room, then I need to go and find out what that room is. It just means I've not filled the tag in, or not filled in the room name tag, so I can't associate it with the particular apartment or whatever else, but I can go back in and check that. So here's my first floor plan, and again I just need to go through each one of those and make sure I've got them named as well. Alright, and then when I've got that finished, VV on the keyboard, and I'm into rooms up here, I'll uncheck these two. Okay, now that's it. So the next thing you're going to do is you'll have to do, I think it's first floor plans for services, for access, and fire. Okay, so this is how we do that. Here's my first floor plan, and with the rooms in it, okay, duplicate with detailing. Okay, and let's go straight down there and rename that, and it won't be the copy, it'll be fire, say. Alright, fire. Okay, duplicate with detailing, and rename. This will be access. Okay, and now if you're going to be doing services, I would suggest that you'll probably do something like this here. You'll do a call out. So if you're going to view, call out, so you do a plan call out here of maybe something like that building there. Okay, and here's the call out, and we are going to rename that, and this will be first floor plan APT services. Right, okay, so you've got the fire, apartment services and access and plans, and you can go down and put those on a sheet at whatever scale you think is appropriate. Down here, so let's rename that extra sheet that I have there, and we'll call this fire. Now you might be able to get two of these on at 1:100. It depends on how much information you want to get on here. So even if I do that, something like that, and we'll open up that one. Oh, that was my okay, not correct. That should be my 000. All right, rename. And it is not fire, it is splash. Right. Get back to where you were. Okay, now right click, new sheet, vert. Okay, that's come in at, that's the one that we wanted there, rename, and this will be fire and access. Okay, we'll do fire and access. SS for that one. Select the sheet, turn off the grid, author, me, checker, me, designer, me. Okay, click out, project, whatever it was, I can't remember, is it 3? XX. And 3 AT number, it was 13, wasn't it? So 13. Status is 2, my name and student number. Oh, let's put in the student number. There you go. Now that's all filled out down there. Let's take our plan up here of our fire. Okay. Now it depends, as I said, you probably will need to show this at the 1:50 scale, I would think. Alright, so it's there, and you've got plenty of room for your legend as well. Your fire legend can go in over there. Alright, so you tidy that one up. Swap that one out for the detail. No ref, goes in there. Okay, and then you'll do a similar one for access. And then I'll just do the services, because services might go in at 1:20. I'd be interested to see how that fits on the sheet. Okay, so let's come down here. New sheet and vert again. Okay, and I'll just turn off the grid for the moment. You can do the rest to fill out. So the call out is apartment services. Okay, perfect. So it's coming in at what? 1:25, I think it is up there, something like that. And you can do your services at that scale. All right, now I think that's your full sheet set. Go down to, it depends on the scale of your details, I think. That's my detail sheet 1, and you can see I've got 3 1:10 details. But if that one there, if I activate that view, change that to a 1:5, deactivate then. So you can see I just about get that on the sheet there, but I do get it on the sheet. So if you're doing 2 1:10s, 1:5, whatever the brief says, that's how you'll go and set those up. Okay, so that's your sheets covered, your individual room per apartment set up as well, your room schedule set up. So that will get you that far anyway.